Well, hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. I hope you all are doing well. First, if you're new here and you just stumbled across this video, welcome, very glad to have you. My name is Roy and I'm an individual that just happens to have spastic diplegia cerebral palsy. You can learn more about me by checking out the description box below. I also have there my Instagram handle where I've started increasing my presence, so I invite you to follow me over on Instagram. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks so much for coming back. Your support is appreciated. So I thought I would chat about employment with a disability. Now the information that I'm going to share is solely based off my experiences, okay? I am me, I can't speak for everybody else. Everybody has different experiences. These are my experiences. So I'll start by giving you a little bit about my background and what my professional experience is. Now I did touch on this briefly in a video I did, which you can find in the Growing Up with Cerebral Palsy playlist. However, for this video, I started my career in 2006 in the call center environment. My background has always been in customer service related to IT and technical support. I've worked in 3 physical call centers and 1 virtual call center. Virtual meaning I worked from home. The 3 physical call centers that I worked in were traditional employment, meaning you had taxes taken out, you were on a W-2, and all that fancy stuff. The the virtual call center that I was in was considered self-employment. And then for a couple years, I had my own IT management business. Now, it can be very difficult for individuals with a disability to find employment. Now, it shouldn't be, but it is. There are resources out there to help someone with a disability find a job if they want a job. You can check out your local BVR. BVR stands for Bureau of Vocational Rehabilitation. That's a federally funded program, but each state kind of has their own entity, if you will. The problem that I have found with those in my experience, especially in call centers, is call centers don't like outside people coming in to help you find a job, to help you with accommodations that you need, that you may or may not need. They typically frown upon that. So fortunately, I've always been able to find my own employment where I haven't needed a whole lot of help. But I have experienced where when I go to job interviews, you can tell that they see a wheelchair and they discriminate and you don't get hired. I actually have one employer that I interviewed with. They called and they actually said the reason they did not hire me was because they did not want to make one minor accommodation. Now, I won't get into it. If I would have known, if it would have clicked fast enough at the time, I would have reacted a lot differently. But anyway, a few years ago, I made the decision that I was going to go self-employed. And it really was a leap of faith to go fully self-employed. Being self-employed comes with a lot of responsibilities, even though it has a lot of great flexibility. Come on, cat's coming up here with me. The biggest thing to know, I mean, there's a lot of things to know, but if you don't work, you're not getting paid. Come on. Okay, so if you don't work, you're not getting paid. You don't have a boss that's gonna call you and say, "Are you coming to work?" It just doesn't work like that. So it takes a lot of motivation and determination. You're required to pay your own taxes. So if you're not familiar with taxes, I would recommend that you hire an accountant or an advisor of some sort to make sure that you're doing it correctly. If you need medical, dental, vision, insurance, things like that, then you're responsible to pay that on your own. There's a lot of opportunities out there, but there's also a lot of scams. So it's important that you're able to know what it is that you're getting into before you get too far into it and get yourself ripped off. Scammers like to prey on the elderly, and if they think you're disabled or whatever, well, really, all that aside, they like to just prey on whoever it is they can prey on. So again, just know what it is before you dive into it and get burnt. But even with all that, I really enjoyed the self-employment opportunity. It's a great thing for me, and I think it's a great thing for anybody who needs flexibility and is self-motivated and is determined to actually go out there and get it without needing someone else to hold their hand. If I can answer any question in regards to self-employment, please leave your comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them the best I can, or direct you to where you might be able to get your answer. If you're not comfortable commenting below, you can always reach out to me through Instagram, and I'll answer there as well. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's video here. I hope you found this helpful. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care and stay healthy. Bye for now.